Everyone, in this video today we have a combo request by MetaReplication for the T-50 and the IL-2-37. This is a combo he's asked me quite a bit for, and he's also asked my personal opinion on it, and well, I gave him a pretty honest answer. This will be fine, as long as we don't get 3-7. It's as simple as that. The T-50 is a tank we've featured before in the Talisman series. I think we've covered it before in a combo a few years ago. And I think we also covered the IL-2-37 in a combo a few years ago as well. So pairing the two together is actually kind of ironic in a way. So the T-50 is a light tank which behaves more like a medium with its armor in some places. And it's actually a pretty solid all-rounder. Fair enough, its gun can be a little bit lacking at 2.7, but we'll soon talk about that shortly. So, what you got to remember is this thing was meant to be a light tank, and as you can tell by the armor, it's actually pretty solid. 40mm on most of the tank itself, and yeah, it's pretty solid. Like, yeah, for a light tank, this is good armor. For medium tanks, this is laughable, but to say this thing is normally meant to be quite lightly armored, like, well, light tanks in general, this thing is surprisingly durable, and is actually pretty consistent with actually bouncing shots. Now, sure, once you get the 3-7, 3-3 matches, you're not bouncing shit. You'll be lucky to bounce the long 50 on the German tanks. The Sherman 75 will cut right through us, so you've got to be careful, but we do have ways around that, of course. With that being the 45mm. Now, of course, we won't be able to frontally pen everything, but we'll get to the main shell that does that in a moment. And with 29.26 grams of TNT, it's not too bad. Then, of course, we have APCR, which did receive a nerf, but it's our best shot against stuff like Shermans, going for the gun mantler to take out the gun breach. And it is also better against the Panzer IVs with the 18mm of front armor. This is probably going to be our best bet against those, and to be brutally honest, there's not a lot we really can do against them, but we'll just have to figure it out as time goes along. And hopefully we get paired with the Germans. And of course, the mobility of this thing is also pretty strong. 300 horsepower and a 13.8 ton tank is really good and really gets this thing going. The top speed forward is 40 miles an hour, 5.2 backwards. It's not bad at all for its mobility. But of course, the main thing is if the turret is penetrated from the side or the front, it is heavily likely we're going to be taken out. One other thing to note is this tank is quite unique. It actually has two coaxial machine guns. So, you never know. We might be able to lay into a truck with those, but most of the trucks are on the Russian side, so we might be unlucky in terms of that. In terms of our aircraft for today, we've obviously covered the IL-2-37 before, and it's obviously been featured in the Strike Aircraft Guide. But this is a pretty okay aircraft. There's a reason why we call it Cousin Vladimir, though, because it eats the wallpaper paint, as Harry would put it. This is a good plane in terms of its cast ability, but in terms of its anti-cast ability, it's a bit crap. Let's put it that way. We do have access to two 37mm NS-37 cannons with 56 rounds each. Very high fire rate as well, so we can get some shots down range. And of course, we have access to the 7.62 Shikast machine guns. Pretty solid all-rounder weapons these are, and they get the job done. Against aircraft, though, we might struggle, because just two 7.62s can be a bit underwhelming sometimes, but we might just get lucky enough. Of course, we have Ivan in the back with a Berezin 12.7, pretty solid, and nothing really needs to be mentioned here. And of course, the IL-2-37 can take some bombs. They're only light bombs. There are no access to rockets due to the gun pods. So you can take 450s for a little bit of carpet bombing or two 100s. I'm going to take the two 100s for this. I'd rather have the hitting power. But overall, this combo should be pretty decent, and we should be able to get a lot done today. So, let's get in and let's get cracking. Hopefully, we don't have to deal with a 3-7 match, because that would be horrible, and I'd have to use this thing as a scout. Let's put it that way. I mean, it is alright for this, but I wouldn't consider it the best scout tank. It's more of a get stuck in kind of tank. And it looks to me Like, we might be in our worst nightmare. 100 SP. Actually, no, it could be 3-3. We'll have to see. Let's roll. It's 3-7. We're going to have problems. We're probably just going to have to play as a scout. Thank you. Also, people can't drive. Like, I've not played too much Ground RB because people just don't know how to drive. They ram you, get you killed, and then they'll be like, oh, I did nothing wrong, and then, yeah. That's why I've kind of gone off Ground RB for a bit, I'll be brutally honest, but, you know, it's just something that we have to deal with. So obviously, with our 45mm, we are going to be struggling a bit for penetration. It is not the best in a 3-7 match, let's put it that way. A little bit closer. There we go. But obviously, we do have the scout function, which we'll probably have to use. We've got decent mobility to get to good positions, and we've got APCR should we need it. I think we'll do okay, but the main star of the show is probably going to be the IL-2. Which I never thought I'd say that out loud. Got some hits already, and a kill on a Chiha Kai. Yeah, there's a guy over there already. I don't think he even saw us. There we go. That's that problem child dealt with.
Multiple strategic zones are captured.
I don't like this one bit, I must say. Let's see if we can get a better position. T-50's pushing on the flank. Team's actually doing pretty well so far. Looks like we detonate the ammo on the Puma, which is good enough for me. I love blowing those things up. Fucking 8 Pumas. 1944 armored car at like 2.7. Like, come on, man. I know it's got long 50 and all that, but come on. Alright. Looks like our team is just pushing and pushing and pushing. So, let's join him in that regard. Do a cool jump, because why not? Gotta have some flex sometime, like... Okay, get a scout on him. Non-penetration, that sounds about right. Back of a Stog is 50mm in some parts. And well, he was angled, so... Whoa, 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 whoa. Get out of here. Uh-oh. Too slow. That did nothing. We need to move. I got his gun barrel. That's good. Drive forward. Shell shattered. Ow. Should we be able to go through that? Nope. Shell shattered. Shell, I don't know what it did. Alright, let's move. Ah, he's coming. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Stay incognito. They don't know we're here. They do, but I'm trying to make a joke. See, the armor kept us mostly alive. Which is good enough for me, but... yeah, this ain't looking good. Oh shit. Ow. Get out of here. Ah. I'll take that. That's an ace. Alright. It's time for the illusion. Because hopefully they've fallen into the illusion that we don't have much cash. There you go. There's your one god-awful dad joke for today. And trust me, it took me a minute to come up with that one. Alright. Bomb doors open. Let's get cracking. Looks like we've got an enemy aircraft up. I do have backups on this. Well, we did have an enemy aircraft up, so that's useful. But we should be able to get some decent casting now, which... I had a feeling this was not going to be the start of the show, but I don't know, I think the T-50 did alright there. Kill assist on the Chi-He, and it's a T-50 then. We've just been driving that bloody thing. He looks like he's flying uncomfortably. So, let's see what this old timer can do. Can Cousin Vladimir do some work? Let's see what we can do. Looks like we got... Oh god, that's a lot of AA. And I can't Wild Weasel it. Great. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be the star of the show in this thing. That's for sure. Because not only are we in Cousin Vladimir, but, well, yeah.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
Okay, there's a vehicle there. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Friendly AAs are shooting at nothing. Oh no, they're shooting at friendlies. Of course they are. Wonderful. Our own AAs are trying to fucking kill us now. Now, the MiG-3 is technically wild weaseling them, but it's not enough to the point where I can go, yeah, this is safe. But you know what? Come on, can I get the bombs off? No. We should have enough spawn points for another one. Yeah, we do. Perfect. Yeah, with that much AA up, because we only killed one of the AAs, it's going to be tricky. And that's putting that lightly. Because, well, there's like 5 AAs up for some bloody reason. So, yeah. I still think the T-50 is the star of this combo so far, but obviously we've not had the best of luck in this thing, and obviously with them having like 5 AAs up, and they only want to target me for some reason, they're ignoring the MiG, like, you know, it's just something you go, this could have gone better for the IL-2 if it wasn't for the IL-2 having to deal with like 5 AAs. And for anyone who says I don't mind dealing with SPA, it's just a bit odd how they're all liking me for some reason, not my team. Let's see what we can do. Bombs away. Boom! Right, let's see if we can redeem ourselves by going for that AA that's currently targeting the MiG. I saw him, I just didn't have a very good sight line on him. There. Right, let's do this the old-fashioned way. Drive-by, bitch! I've never done that to an AA before, that's quite funny. Felt satisfying to do, I must admit. And a PE2 just came in and leveled their other AA. That's useful. I think that's it. There is someone there, though. I know he's dead. That's fine. And with that, that is game. Ah, can't get the gunner to shoot there. That's unfortunate, but there we go. 10 kills, 2 assists, 2 deaths. I'll take that. Not a bad result at all. There we go. Like I said, I thought that was going to go harsh because obviously it was 3-7, but we mostly ran into vehicles with meat anyway, and as you saw, the APCR round can cut through a stew at a decent distance, so I think we did okay. And to be honest, I'm surprised that we did as well as we did. But, once we figured out where the enemy AAs were, we could take them out, and then we could feast. So, yeah. Hope you enjoyed that one, though. That was pretty nice to play, I must admit. And, well, I will see you all on the next one.